Hey guys, my name is Kimmy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is probably my second video up on my channel, but it's me actually being present in the video. So this video is going to be about my hair journey and what I've done to grow my hair as long as I have. And toward the end of it, you guys are going to see me kind of go through a transformation of cutting my hair and donating it. So this is a little backstory about what preempted me to donate my hair, to grow my hair as long as I have, and kind of other things along the lines of that. And I have my friend Kevin with me. He is behind the camera. He's going to be asking all the questions, and we are going to give you guys the best that we can. And what kind of, not pushed me, but what made me take the decisions that I am leading to my hair. And I hope you guys really enjoy, and here you go.
So what made you decide to cut off all your hair?
What made me decide to cut off all my hair is I've already gone short once. I went pixie right out of high school. I graduated in 2014, guys. And I really wanted to kind of change up my look, right out of high school. I was 18. I was like,
You're breaking out.
Yeah, I was not defining society's standards, right? And my mom had never let me really cut my hair. My mom let me express myself through hair color. My hair was so many different colors when I was in high school, and it just, what color wasn't my hair? I would straighten my hair all the time. It was very damaged also. And it was just like, I expressed myself through my hair and through a lot of other different outlets. And my hair was my main thing. So I always wanted to go shorter. My mom never let me. The shortest she let me go was probably an A-line bob with like the back shaved a little bit. And that was as short as I went. But I made a deal with my mom. Senior portraits, I was going to keep my hair long-ish, as long as like I could grow it out at the time. And also for senior pictures, can't speak. For senior pictures and graduation pictures, I was gonna keep my hair decently long. My mom didn't really mind the color or anything like that, but I made a deal with my mom and I was like, hey, when I graduate high school, I'm cutting my hair. I didn't go super short the first time. I did kind of like a round coconut looking thing. My nickname was Coco for so long. And progressively, I went shorter. I cut my hair probably 3 times that summer, and each time I went shorter. I had the Justin Bieber, Hillary Clinton thing, you know, that little lax bro wave. And I also had the let me speak to your manager, but very short in the back, long bang in the front. And then finally around September, that's when I cut my hair the shortest. And I only have one picture actually from around the time that I cut it, and it was already a month grown in. So a lot of people that I'm friends with now have only known me with my long hair, which is pretty funny to say. Only very few people, and my family also, have seen me with my short hair. So it's just kind of, I guess I wanted to defy societies and like kind of stick it to the patriarchy. And I was like, I'm going to be a woman with short hair and this, that. And I had fun with my short hair, which was honestly the most liberating thing, to have my hair short and be able to express myself and be able to be seen for who I am and not for what my hair defines me as.
So has there been comments passed through this whole process about you cutting your hair from like friends, family, or anyone else you know?
Yeah, I mean, people automatically, when they see me, they notice my hair. My hair is one of the first things that they, especially if it's down, my hair is always in a bun, or it's braided, or it's out. So when I talk to certain people, or when I have spoken to certain people, it's like, oh, your hair's so pretty. And I'm like, yes, thank you. They're like, what do you do to grow your hair out? And I'm like, I just kind of grow it out and don't do anything to it. Get regular trims and haircuts. That's the best I can tell somebody. But my family understands where I'm coming from, cutting my hair. My friends, my women friends, or like my female friends, they do understand it, and they're like, oh, okay, like, we get it. And my friends tell me I could never cut my hair. I'm too attached to my hair. I'm too this, that, whatever. And I'm like, it's just hair. Relax. And I've also have had men and male friends and male acquaintances express their, not disgust, I feel like that's just too aggressive of a word, but kind of just their disagreement on me going as short as I do want to go with my hair. And I've heard it almost all, where it's, I prefer women with long hair. You look so pretty with your long hair. Don't cut your hair. You're going to look like a boy. That's not the case. I have a very womanly body and I have a very feminine face. So that's not going to be the case for me when I do cut my hair. And I feel like comments like that just kind of show you where we are as people and how backwards some people think still, where it's long hair shouldn't just be for women or short hair just shouldn't be for men. I've had guy friends in high school grow out their hair and end up donating it, and no one bats an eye to when, they have done this or have done the process of growing out their hair and all these things. So it's just such kind of like a double parallel, and I guess it's another way of me saying F the patriarchy and showing myself as a very strong, independent, and just a woman in general, and having short hair. So to those people that think short hair is only for guys or long hair is only for girls, let people express themselves the way that they need to. And I guess kind of that's your opinion. Awesome. But let these people live the way that they want to live and let them express themselves the way that they want to. And if I have any younger viewers that are in high school, if a guy tells you he prefers you with long hair or he wants a woman with long hair and you internalize that and you think about it, and cutting your hair to whatever length you want or having your hair as long as you want, if a guy's opinion matters to you, that's not where you should be at. That's just my 2 cents to you, my advice. And love yourself, love others, and just live your life as best as you can and as happy as you can.
So you mentioned that you cut your hair pretty short back in high school. So now it's obviously longer. What made you decide to grow back your hair in a longer fashion?
So my mom, funny enough, my mom didn't like that my hair was short. She kept telling my dad, look what your daughter did. My dad's like, why are you cutting your hair? And I was like, because why not? My dad's like, whatever. So my grandparents were very, very accepting of my short hair and of my crazy antics as a young 18-year-old. So I kind of relied on them more. And it was really funny because I went to my grandfather. I was very, very, very close with my maternal grandfather. And I went to him after I cut my hair and I was like, hey, Grandpa, in Spanish. I told him, hey, Grandpa, do you like my hair? Do I look good? Whatever. And my grandpa was like, you are doing it, girlfriend. Like, my grandpa was like, you look great. It runs in the family, like the whole nine. And my grandmother loved it also. She said I looked super cute in it. And it really kind of boosted up my self-esteem because my mom didn't talk to me for like a week after I cut my hair, which is pretty funny. But my parents were kind of indifferent about it. My mom was like, meh. My dad was like, meh, whatever. And my grandparents were like, you look great. Love it. Keep it like that. You look awesome. And around that time, my grandfather was very sick. My grandfather was battling stage 4 cancer for about 5 years. So all throughout my high school career and going into college, my grandfather was struggling. And sadly, in 2014, in October 29th, 2014, my grandfather passed away. So he had lost all his hair from chemo. And around the time where I finally cut my hair for the last time, we made a deal. We would grow out our hair as long as we could and kind of do it together. And that was in the beginning of October. So toward the end of October, when he did pass away, I kind of made a deal to myself and to my grandfather in a way that I was going to keep growing out my hair as long as I could and be able to give back because hair is hair. It grows. Clearly, it grows. And I've been growing out my hair for 5 years.
So now that you are planning to cut your hair this time around, how much are you really planning to take off this time?
I'm going full pixie. I was thinking about shaving my head, but we're getting close to winter. It's going to get a little chilly up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going full pixie. So I'm going very short up top and very, very short, kind of, if people are familiar with haircuts, probably like a 4 or something like that on the back of my head. So it's going to be a very, very noticeable difference, and it's going to be very short for a very long time.
So are you just going to be cutting it, or are you going to be doing something else, maybe color? Are you going to add a little more to it?
I'm thinking about it. I do want to color my hair and like do like fun, crazy stuff to it. I'm not sure what though. I'm still kind of teetering on the fence of like, do I go platinum since I'm very tan? What's it gonna look like? My hair's virgin hair. I haven't done anything to my hair in 5 years, and at most I maybe flat iron my hair, but I don't really do much to my hair as it is now. But when I do cut my hair short, or when I get my hair cut, better said, I do want to do fun colors. I do want to, get like a cool undercut design. I do want to be able to express myself because I haven't been able to express myself through my hair in so long. So I'm going to keep it kind of, the color that it is for a little bit, and then probably maybe 2 weeks to a month, do something a little bit more drastic to it.
So in this donation process, where are you going to be donating your hair once it's finally chopped off?
So I looked at a couple different places, but I guess where I really narrowed it down to is Wigs for Kids. That's kind of, they deal with a lot of kids with leukemia, and that's what my grandfather passed away from. So funny enough, when my grandfather did end up passing away, I have a tattoo that I don't show often. It's on my arm, very prevalent. There it is. And it's of my grandfather, and it's of my ribbon. Few people know leukemia's ribbon is orange, so they'll ask me, like, what's it for? Or people honestly will forget that I have my tattoo. It's the only tattoo that I have. Probably for a while, I probably won't get another one, but leukemia has played such a prevalent role in my life and with my family, not just on my maternal side, but also paternal. I lost a younger cousin to leukemia. She was about 8. So she would be probably like 14 now. But I mean, leukemia, it sucks. So I know that my hair could probably help kids with alopecia and other, diseases that affect hair growth, but leukemia is something that is very, very close to home for me.
So to kind of wrap this up, do you have any messages for anybody thinking about going through this process? Is there any tips, tricks, or kind of things you want to tell them heading into this? Because I know you're thinking about it too right now. Is there anything you want to tell them?
So I guess my friends know this. I'm very nervous right now to cut my hair because I've had my hair long for a very long time now, and my hair kind of touches my butt. Like, that's how long it is. It covers my entire back. And I was speaking to my friend Kevin, I think it was last week, that I was just like, I just want to bite the bullet and cut my hair and be so like spitfire to it, but I'm like, you know what, no, I gotta take it with calm. And if you want to donate your hair, if you want to cut your hair, even if you just want to express yourself through your hair, do it. And I feel like your hair is the easiest thing to use as self-expression, only because it does grow back. It may not grow back super fast as most people, but your hair grows back. So do what you want. Express yourself as, I guess, cleanly and innocently as you can, if that's the way that you want to do. People get tattoos, people dye their hair, people cut their hair. It's just hair and it grows back. And I've had kind of like an internal struggle with femininity and hair, because that's what society has drilled into us as young women, that our hair defines us as women and our hair defines us as feminine. And that's not the case. Well, for me anyway. I feel the most confident with my hair short. I feel the most feminine with my hair short because I'm able to show off my features, which are my face. Yes, I have glasses, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But you're able to show your light and yourself differently than it is if you use your hair in a different type of way or anything like that.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for doing this interview.